Hello everyone, and we are finally here for Small Custom Comp Association Megabytes. It has been months since the original announcement, but we are here at Starlight Stadium to start the qualifiers, and I'm joined by Steven Doge in the commentary box.
Hello, hello. I'm ecstatic to be here for the first iteration of the Small Custom Comp Association Megabytes. There you see the two qualifier groups, G-Forces down to Surfing Sharks, Team Emotion down to the Fireworks in Group B. There's different competitions invited here. Here is the sprint heats. The first event is sprint. It's the basic sprint. Everyone knows how this works. It's time-based, no advancement, but it's time-based. So the best time to cross the line, the fastest time wins this event. And here is heat number 1.
We are here with the example run. The SMV GP teams are here to demonstrate. The top 4 from that tournament from Steel Marble Games are here, and it's Serpent of Crazy Cobras who gets out to the win here, showing just a basic sprint. The fastest to cross the line will win.
Yes, here's heat number 1. Makeup from Team Beautiful, and who is that out in the lead? That is Team Steelpan from Tigers Marble League. The comp with arguably the most teams of my knowledge in any marble sports competition that I know. Of course, Team Steelpan will win this with 2:15, but of course it only matters what the time is.
Now we have Riptide Rapids, Space Pirates, Dramatic Destroyers, and the Hyenas. It looks like Space Pirates and the Rapids were the first two that crossed the line. And actually, we have an incident here to be determined. It looks like the Riptide Rapids and Dramatic Destroyers made collision. Let's see what the refs will say. Space Pirates do get the win. And no, they will count the time of the Rapids and Dramatic Destroyers. It looked like they collided at the line, but nobody seems to be affected there.
We move on to number 3. Smog from the Smoggers, another Tigers Marble League team, but who's that in the lead? That's the Watermelon Washers from Baby Mario's Marble Games, who will get the win here, but it's only good enough for second place, not good enough for first place. I believe the first place team had a 2:05 second time. I'm not sure, but this is the results of Group A. Astros from the Space Pirates with 2:10 will get the win here. By 1/100th of a second, they will win this group. And then we move on to Group B with the Cowhiders from from Marble Mayhem Infinity, and the other teams I couldn't read in time. And who's that who got the win? It's Much Army with 2:13, currently the lead from the MLML. That's my competition. Yeah, yay! Hello, I'm here.
Next up, we have Heat 2, 3 captains here. There's the Fireworks and Dark Lights from Lockheed Marble League and Baby Mario's Marble Games, or Trio Marble Madness. And it will be Dark It Explodes who slot onto the provisional podium.
It's all from the Ghostbusters. That Seal Marble Games team will get 6th place provisionally. But move on to the next team. Who is that in the lead? I believe that is the Sky Heights from AMG, Avgeeks Marble Games, who are taking 4th place provisionally here, and the Supernova from the Sparkling Stars, the hosts, 11th place. That is not good at all from them. That's second last. Horn from the Chestnuts from BMG, Baby Mario's Marble Games, or Trio Marble Madness, as it has changed, will get last place in Group number B. Not Group number B, Group B.
Disappointing start for the Sparkling Stars, sitting down in 11th, but the top 8 will qualify for the Maid League, and then the bottom 4 in each group will be relegated to a 4-event showdown that will be taking place during these games. And now we prepare for Diving Pursuit. It's basically equivalent, just with a shorter track, and you really want to focus on the entry into the water more than anything here. And once again, the Wicked Whales and Steam Puffers are in the blocks, ready to go. They have not done a water event before, and it looks like Steam Puffers will really get the win, but I'm not sure. We're going to have to see the replay. Yes, the Steam Puffers do get a 2.19 second time ahead of the Wicked Whales.
2.19, that is pretty good time. Well, of course, we haven't seen this track before, but Steam Puppets will get the win provisionally in the test run. We'll see if anyone can beat that benchmark. Team Steelpan and the Smoggers, who's going to win this, and I believe it was Team Steelpan. The third marble across the line counts, of course. I think that will go to Team Steelpan, but of course, it's once again based on time.
Both teams.
2:06 for Team Steelpan. That is a pretty good time, the best time we have seen so far in this event. Smoggers will get 2nd place provisionally, but of course, we have to see what the other teams do.
Next up, Hyenas and Watermelon Washers in the starting gate, and it looks like Hyenas with 3 of their marbles ahead of the Watermelon Washers, and I believe they will get the win here. Yes, they go 2nd and 3rd out of the 4 runners. They get 2.2.
2nd and 3rd respectively. Hyenas with 2:28. They will get 2nd place provisionally, which is good for them, and Watermelon Washers 3rd place. the BMMG team and the MLML team, the MLML and BMMG teams respectively. Of course, we move on to heat number 3, Blood Moons and the Dramatic Destroyers from Lunavor's Marble Championship, who was originally supposed to be the host, but they changed that last second. And the Dramatic Destroyers, I believe they did get it. I couldn't really tell, but it's the 3rd marble across the line, and I think the Dramatic Destroyers did get it. But we have to see the replay, and it was close. I couldn't really tell who got it. It is the Dramatic Destroyers. They get going into 2nd place, just above the Hyenas.
Blood Moons, they barely crossed the line. They only get a 2.50 second time. That is not good for them. Now we go on to Team Beautiful and the Space Pirates. It looks like Team Beautiful may have got the win here, but it's very close with the Space Pirates, and yes, they did. Both in the 2-second range there.
Yeah, Team Beautiful's 3rd place provisionally. A provisional podium is very good in the 2nd event of the qualifiers, of course. That was pretty close for the 3rd marble, but Team Beautiful did get it. Team Aurea from AML, Alex Marble League, and the Surfing Sharks from Bloxy Marble League as we come down. And who is going to get the win? And I think it was the Surfing Sharks. It's excuse my commentary there. They're pretty hard to tell apart in the water. We have to see, and it was the Surfing Sharks who got the win here. 2:19, 3rd place provisionally, a podium for them, knocking, I believe, Team Beautiful off the podium.
Very good for the Surfing Sharks. Fitting for them in a water event. Now we have Riptide Rapids and the G-Forces Riptide Rapids from home comp, and I believe they will get the win here ahead of the G-Forces from the Marble Games. And G-Forces actually go in the 11th. Well, Riptide Rapids, they go on the podium in 3rd.
Yeah, 11th place for the champions of AMG is not very good. 2:42 is a very slow time from the G-Forces with their 3rd marble coming across the line. But Team Steel Pan from Tigers Marble League will get the win over everyone else in the water event here. 2:06, Blood Moons will get last place from MMI, Marble Mayhem Infinity, of course, to move on to Group B, not number B. Why do I keep saying that?
You see the home comp teams getting ready. They're all celebrating with the fans, and Sparkling Stars will be up against the Chocolate Kings from AML here in heat number 1. And they're off the host, trying to get around the Chocolate Kings, but I believe the Kings will go ahead of them here, and yes, they do. 8 thousandths of a second ahead of the Stars. Actually, no, the Stars beat the Kings by 8 thousandths of a second. Oh, very close. Stars just barely crossed the line there, but you don't really have to cross the line. You just have to touch the line for your time to count. Now we move on to the Camo Hiders and Team Emotion.
And Team Emotion, did they cross the line? I didn't even see it. Yes, they did. And Camo Hiders, a DNF. They got bumped by Team Emotion, nearly crossed the line with the 2nd marble. The 3rd marble never came even close. And Team Emotion also nearly not finishing, but they will get the better of the Camo Hiders in here as we move on to heat number 2.
Now, Churro Chasers, and I believe that it's the Chess Knights from Baby Mario's Marble Games, and the Churro Chasers will go in P1. Actually, Chess Knights go P2. A very fast heat here. And both teams will be pretty happy about those results.
Yes, I do believe they will. But Chess Knights, it was pretty close, but the Churro Chasers did get it. Now, Dark Lights and Fireworks from Bloxy Marble League and Trio Marble Madmas, and I think it was the Fireworks who did get it. Yes, they did. 2nd place, 2:29. 2nd provisionally is very good for them. So we move on to the next heat, which is heat number 5, I believe. The penultimate heat, I might be mistaken, but I do believe that's the penultimate heat coming up now.
Yes, we do have penultimate heat. Blue Turtles and the Matcha Army from AML and MLML, and it's some struggling out of the starting gate, and I believe it is too close to call here, but Matcha Army will get the win ahead of Blue Turtles.
Matcha Army's 2 members shooting through the water like a missile, and that's a pun, and I didn't want to do that, no pun intended. As we move on to the final heat of this part 1 of the qualifiers, Sky Heights and Ghostbusters. That one is the home team, and one is from Epic Marble Games. Who will get the final heat? I believe it was the Ghostbusters. No, it was not the Sky Heights. In the last heat, clinch it. Sky Heights will win the event.
Ghostbusters will be happy with 3rd place. They have a lot of fans here in this stadium. And the Churro Chaser will also join the Heights and the Ghostbusters on the podium. Camo Hiders go to DNF slot into dead last, and there we see the standings. G-Forces, Team Oreo, Smoggers, and Blood Moons currently are outside of the qualification zone here in Group B. Team Steel Pan, Riptide Rapids, and the Space Pirates round out the provisional podium. And now we look at the Group B standing, and it's Sky Heights, Matcha Army, and Churro Chasers on that podium. But it's Chess Knights, the host, Chocolate Kings and Camo Hiders, currently outside of the qualification zone. My name has been Lazy Seal, and I've been joined by Scheme and Doge. Thank you for watching.